Bienvenue, Power Bottoms. Welcome to Hot Takes on Hot Shit, and this is Miguel.
This is Bob.
Yeah, we're back at it again.
We're playing Tekken. That's
Playing
why we
Tekken.
chose those names.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
we're gonna continue doing this until
We get the real intro.
until we get to the intro. We're just making shit up at this point. I'm sorry. It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
It's not the worst. Unless we're talking about that last video
Oh
where
my god,
we
dude.
fucked up the audio.
Oh boy,
So
that was terrible.
Hopefully you guys can get through it.
My B. That wasn't really my fault, honestly. Like, not even Bob's fault. It was like your fault for listening through all that.
Yeah, you listen to it, but you're gonna complain about the audio. That's your fault.
That's your fault because you know what? I don't even know what you're doing here. But yeah, what's today's topic?
As you could see, as probably title, unless if it's not a direct what we're talking about right now, it's a hot take on Speedy Gonzales.
Damn,
Speedy
dude.
Gonzales.
And his lesser known brother, what's his name?
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Senor. I really like Tekken.
Mr. Gato.
Mr. Gato. Mr. Gato. Oh yeah, okay.
But,
So Slowpoke Rodriguez.
before we do a whole episode of fucking Looney Tunes, but
Yeah.
the hot take about this one is somewhat similar to the hot take of Latinx, where it's leave the mouse alone.
The mouse.
The mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Fuck you. That's why everyone likes Looney Tunes more.
Yeah. We gotta leave him alone, man. Like, why are we getting rid of him?
But off the fucking thing we have, Speedy Gonzales, we're gonna talk. I'm just gonna say the white. I'm not gonna be like Speedy Gonzales. I'm just gonna say Speedy Gonzales as someone with a non-Latino accent would say.
A Latino. Oh my gosh,
Makes
that's
sense.
going nuts.
He's going nutty.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna see this nutty gameplay.
Yeah. This guy's done. This guy should never let me.
Shouldn't never let you get the kicks in.
Oh my god, I still died, but my bad.
Okay, but who are the characters? I'm pretty sure more or less everyone would know who Speedy Gonzales is. He's a fucking cartoon from Looney Tunes created by Hanna-Barbera.
Right.
And fucking, I don't know. Fucking.
In the 70s, maybe.
I think they created Hanna-Barbera in the 60s, but who know? I don't know like when he actually showed up. Let's just say probably like the 80s, 70s,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
And then his brother Slowpoke Rodriguez,
Right.
which I'm pretty sure either came out after. I'm pretty sure came out like sometime after
That's
he
done.
debuted on Looney Tunes.
Fucking shitted on, kid.
But those are the two characters basically we'll be talking about.
Yes.
So the next point is they're not racist as
They're not.
I know, like, just straight to the point. Basically, that's what I have written down. But they're not racist. I don't know where these offended people are getting the facts of like, they're getting the idea that these characters are racist because they're not racist.
They're not.
I don't know if you want to say something else.
Yeah, like I personally really enjoy Speedy Gonzales. I think he's like, oh shit. He's really nice. He's a funny character. I really actually probably enjoy better his brother, because I just love his voice. Like, he's like, but senor, I'm sorry, I have a pistol right here, and it's like I love his, I have a pistola right here ready for you. It's just I love him, dude. But yeah, like I don't see how he could be anywhere racist. Like,
yeah, like it really, like, I know some people want to. I don't know. I'm pretty sure some people point out his like accent, like
Right.
of both characters, that it's like racist. But I mean, it really isn't. If you've ever met a Latino person, I'm gonna say Latino more than like Hispanic, because I know Hispanic can mean like something else. But
yeah.
if you've ever met a Latino person, especially specifically like a Mexican, I guess American,
Right.
they have the accent. They have like that type of accent. It's not really racist. I mean, is it stereotypical? Yeah, but I guess. But I mean, I don't like that. That's up to the person if they care or not. Because I honestly don't care when they use that stereotypical accent. I think it's funny because that's really how we speak. It's funny because that's really how we speak.
Yeah.
And it's just like we like Latino people. I would say most of the time, if they see like us being represented like that, we don't get mad. We're just like, hey, that's us.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, like,
oh,
I feel
shit,
it.
us.
Yeah,
We
that's
fucking
really
love
me.
it. We all have. Pretty sure all our parents have. We've seen our parents with like a Speedy Gonzales shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we love the fucking character. So
That's great, dude. That's pretty much that's
so
childhood.
that like we kind of already went to the second part I wrote, but like the Latino community loves them. We love them as a character. We never like hated them. We feel represented when we see those little guys.
Those little rascals,
those
bro.
Little rascals with their
man.
fucking guns and their hats and
they're the best.
Their desert, living in the desert.
I'm pretty sure I also like back in the day, like I think they used to have like chips, and they had like little Speedy Gonzales like imprinted on the chips. I think so. Chips, I think so. And I was just like, man, I gotta get it just because they have these little characters. They're just so cute. And they're really relatable to who I am as a person.
I know. My favorite cartoons as Looney Tunes growing up was I liked the Roadrunner just because I kind of like the Roadrunner, the real life bird.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the Speedy Gonzales because they're always like funny as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was never I like the Daffy and freaking what was the other Bugs Bunny and all, they're all cool, but I feel like out of all the characters, those two were my favorites. So it's like
yeah, I mean there's nothing wrong with a little Mexican brown rice
brown rice
brown mouse. He's really cute.
Which in another like kind of proof, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard this already, but I think it was back in like sometime the 90s.
Right.
They tried to cancel him. So this is not the first instance of them canceling Speedy Gonzales. It's like the second. For all I know, it's probably the fucking third. But they're trying to cancel him because they think that he's offensive, and that was the same exact reason. The reason he's getting canceled now is the exact same reason he got canceled back in like the 90s. Is that people think that that they're offensive to Latino people, but then the Latinos themselves came out and spoke up and were like, we're not offended, we fucking love him, like that's our character, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same instance now where it's again like non-speaking Spanish people are probably like the Twitter people, as we've coined the term in the last video, are coming out and being like, aren't you guys offended by them? Are you guys offended by them? Like, isn't it racist, stereotypical, blah, 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 blah. No, we like them, and we will always like them. There's not a time where we
fucking peed on! Sorry. I just peed this guy.
We're gonna pee on these Twitter kids.
Yeah. Freaking, like, so you telling me he was freaking getting canceled in the 90s as well?
Yeah, he was. I think it was the same reason where people were saying that he was offensive to Latino community, but it wasn't us complaining. It was like probably like fucking some, I don't know, white people, I guess.
Some unwashed white ass.
Some unwashed white ass, I guess, are the ones complaining that this was offensive because, again, I don't know, they gotta get offended for us. We can never have anything, I guess, because it'll be too offensive for our little eyes to see.
True.
But I honestly don't. All I know is that that's what happened back in the 90s. I think they're canceling him this time, but I think they're also not gonna put him in the Space Jam movie because of that. I know they're not putting Pepe Le Pew, dude. That's like a whole nother thing.
Yeah, dude. And to be honest, I don't know how French people think about Pepe Le Pew, but I think they like him too.
They probably love him too.
Yeah, right? I mean, I don't know.
Probably think he's funny.
He's like, oh yeah, dude, that was definitely me in the 90s.
In the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think, I don't know if he's gonna show up or not. I'm pretty sure he still is. Oh, I didn't know Gabriel Iglesias was the one who's gonna voice him in the Space Jam movie. Apparently, that's pretty good. He's funny. I like him too.
Yeah, that's good.
And he defended him.
See,
an actual fucking. He's Mexican, right?
Iglesias, yes.
Yeah, so an actual Mexican comedian defending a mouse who is portrayed as like a stereotypical, like, I guess, Mexican guy, but it's because they're not just like, you know, just like supposed to be Mexican. I think they always portrayed Speedy as like a hero, you know. He's always there to save the day. He's always there to help the other mice in Mexico. So it's kind of like he might be a stereotypical with his accent, but they still portrayed him as a hero. Like he's not like some kind of bandit or some shit.
Yeah.
If anything, I think all the cats in Mexico or something were like the bandits, while he was a hero. And then, well, I want to talk about his like brother too, because I know the current cancellation is about him, but then it's also a lot about his brother.
But why? What has to do with his brother?
So they're trying to cancel his brother because they're saying that his brother is kind of like a racist, negative portrayal of Mexican people as being lazy and violent, because apparently there's a clip maybe I don't know if we could let's try to edit the clip.
Right.
Sure, like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
A clip of him shooting a gun, and it was kind of a joke, as in like, oh, you know, he's strapped. Like,
Dude,
be careful, he's strapped. He's gonna.
He
fucking
kept that thing on him.
Keep the thing on him, but.
Yeah.
That's basically the whole thing about them canceling, I guess.
So,
Slowpoke and his brother.
That's ridiculous, dude. Like that, their whole characters. Like I don't know. I always thought of them like how you said, like as a hero, because like they were always like saving the day and stuff. They weren't ever like, oh, I'm freaking like how in Tom and Jerry's kind of a fucking little asshole. But in these Speedy Gonzales and Slowpoke, they're like really cool, dude. Like I don't know how you could cancel them just because they portray a certain character. Like that's how they were made. Like we really built like that though. Like
we really built like
yeah,
that.
like
That's really us.
Fuck, dude, I'm gonna get
yeah, like the one. It's almost dang. We're really at the last point. But let's see how long this video. I mean, they don't all have to be super long.
Yeah.
But the reason why I think
this long.
It's not. It's just really ridiculous the way people think about this stuff, because I think they read into it too much. That's the last point we have, is that people read into it too much. For example, when I was reading about this whole cancellation thing, which was probably about like a few weeks ago, I'm pretty sure it was a white woman who was commenting about like Slowpoke. She was saying, as I said before, he's a racist, freaking stereotypical like character who's negative towards Latinos because it's supposed to show, because he's slow, it shows how lazy and dumb he is, and that's commentating on how dumb and lazy Mexicans are. And I think that's like, you're reading too much into the fucking character, because the joke of Speedy Gonzales and Slowpoke Rodriguez, whatever, is that one is a fast mouse, Speedy.
Right.
The other one is the complete opposite. Wait, is it his brother or his fucking cousin? It's his cousin, right?
Is it?
Dude, they're gonna be like, you fucking idiots!
It's like, this one's
his cousin!
Yeah, dude, this entire time they're like screaming at their screens.
Because I just remember
about my inputs and then that. Oh, man, dude, I'm getting bodied over here by this sick Martian.
Oh no, it is his cousin. I'm fucking bad. Anyway, we're just gonna put cousin on every freaking
on
every time we call him a brother.
Just blur it out. Blur out the word.
Anyways, it's his cousin, but again, everything we said still stands. It's not fucking. He's Speedy. He's Slowpoke. He's a fast mouse who talks fast, runs fast, does everything fast.
Yeah.
Slowpoke is like, I think I'm using the word right, the like antithesis of that.
Yeah.
So he speaks slow, he walks slow, he's just like, he does everything slow, because that's the joke, is that we have a slow mouse and then we have like a fast mouse. Like that's literally it. That's the joke. There's nothing about, oh, Speedy Gonzales is supposed to be like fucking represent the heroic Mexicans while the Slowpoke is like negative commentary. No. Yeah, this isn't like, right? It's not fucking like that. It's not. You guys are not. I don't want to say you guys, the audience, but like whoever, if you fucking think that way, I guess I'm talking to you. But they're thinking too much into the personalities of the fucking characters.
Yeah.
It's just. The joke is, one is a fast mouse, one is a slow mouse. That's it. There's literally nothing else to it but that.
Yeah, and also I don't think anyone would really say, oh, the Slowpoke, what's his name, Rodriguez, that he's a complete like portrayal of the Mexican character, because everyone knows that like people of Mexican descent are really hardworking. They're all this and that. They're like, they're really know about their work and stuff. So it makes sense that. That's what people believe in, not this freaking Slowpoke mouse who's really cute. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like he's just funny, and that's just his character. He's just a funny guy. He's the one who usually kind of gets in trouble because he's just like a chill out kind of dude.
Yeah.
And he gets into trouble usually, but then I mean, again, like he gets caught, he's got the strap on him. It doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Even if he gets caught, he's gonna save himself. He's just kind of there to visit his cousin and have a good old time.
Oh, fuck. I messed it up. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. I guess we could just go to the closing thoughts.
Yeah, it's like, just leave the mouse alone. He's really cute. If you're gonna cancel anybody, you cancel Mickey Mouse. You know all the things about him, right? Jesus. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Everything he's done to Minnie.
Yeah, everything he's done to Minnie.
We're gonna get a fucking cease and desist by
by Disney, dude. He'd be like, you guys are done?
You guys can't put those words in Mickey Mouse's mouth.
You guys are freaking done? Yeah, that Mickey Mouse getting created by an evil bastard.
The only good Mickey Mouse is a Kingdom Hearts Mickey Mouse.
Facts. Oh shit, this is a Miguel? Didn't even know that.
Alright, well, yeah, anything else you want to say, or that's it?
No, just please leave Mr. Slowpoke and Speedy alone. They're good characters. They're good quality. They're good content, and I love them.
Alright, and that's pretty much it for me. So, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.